Alright guys, so we are back in the episode number 6. Actually, we have the previous episode, I think more than 6. But yep, it's still good to be back, and we are following the trend, the current trend of the what do you call it, the Bitcoin is shooting up. We are also very hard. So thanks guys for watching us live, and we have Brian, right? So Brian, how are you? Good.
Yeah, doing good as usual. Feeling awesome that they are back here again every Wednesday to
Right.
provide you the best content and how can we actually help you in terms of your investment journey, and to start off with trading as well, right? So how is it going back there, Shah?
Right, so everything so far so good, and it's a rainy day. I think it's starting monsoon soon. Monsoon soon.
It's feeling it as well.
Yes, of course the Bitcoins getting hotter and hotter. Yeah, if you convert to ringgit, I think 60K. Yeah, almost.
That was fast.
Yeah, almost going to 60K. This was crazy. All right, so we have the topics for this week. So we'll start with the first one. Warren Buffett, buying gold may push Bitcoin to 50K. Wow. I have a client yesterday asking me how much Bitcoin is going to shoot up. So I think it will go up to 50 or 100K. And I also have a client asking me on the previous week, they saw our analysis. We are talking about Bitcoin, but they missed the opportunity. So you are here, all right, guys, watching us live again. So take the opportunity, all right. So the second topic will be Bitcoin is now bigger than the Bank of America and NZ dollar, New Zealand dollar by market cap. So the third one, Bitcoin bull market things. So three factors suggest more BTC price upsides. All right, so we are looking the upsides for the Bitcoins. So all right, so after that we will have our alternate coins pick of the week and our market analysis. Right, so let's start.
Yeah, okay. So once again, thank you guys for your time and participation, and of course, thank you to XSocio Markets, Shah, also for providing and hosting this live session, right? Regarding about cryptocurrency, digital asset, and what is going on with the current economy situation. Okay, not only on crypto, but as well as stocks, forex, and whatever that is surrounding us. So for today, I have already highlight what is the important news today. For those people who are new right now, we can see the number one topic that most people are talking about is the value investing, and also the all-time legendary investor so-called Warren Buffett have recently went into commodities gold, right? A sudden move that shocked many people, and also the current world's economy situation. All right, why he suddenly moved into gold? And he actually publicly said that he was finally wrong at this time. Okay, because usually all this while he's always right when it comes to investment, and finally the market proved him wrong this time, and he had to sell most of the banking shares, which is Goldman Sachs. Recently he sold everything.
Right.
Goldman Sachs stock. I think if you read the current news, he sold the stock and he went into this gold mining company. Okay, it's a Canadian gold mining company where he actually purchased about 500 over million into this stock company called Barrick Gold. Okay, right? Berkshire Hathaway, the 503 billion conglomerate led by Warren Buffett, sold Goldman Sachs for a Canadian gold company called Barrick Gold. So this Max Kaiser, the founder of Heisenberg Capital and an early Bitcoin investor, he also mentioned that when Warren Buffett buy this company, this Barrick Gold mining company, it also helps Bitcoin market cap, right, to actually rise to 50K, 50,000 in valuation of the Bitcoin price. So you can see this is a huge bullish sign and a huge bullish news for everyone. So not only us, as you can see in the financial institution, those hedge fund managers also will start following Warren Buffett. So because they actually benchmark Warren Buffett as an investor icon. So when Warren Buffett moved into commodities like gold, I believe most of other financial institutions will also start to move in also. So that's where you can see the huge movement. The huge money will be pouring in into gold also. Okay, and then you can see that Warren Buffett's decision to enter a gold position over banks shows about Bitcoin. So you can see his decision is completely closed. Berkshire's position on Goldman Sachs followed the bank's second ever highest quarterly trading revenue of 13.3 billion, right? And also he suggests that Warren Buffett is not comfortable in betting big on the banking industry in the long term. So you can see right now banks are actually printing more money, right? Causing a lot of inflation. So he foreseen that the current economic situation is very uncertain. So during all the previous years, he usually buy when there's fear in the market, right? Be greedy when others are fearful, or be fearful when others are greedy. So this time around, he cannot do that anymore, right? Times are changing, so he has to go in. He has to hedge against inflation now. So the only way to do that right now is buying gold companies, gold mining company now, right? Which is also a good move right now. So you have no choice, but you have to do it. So what you do? Warren Buffett purchased a single stock in Barrick Gold, whose stock has reflected that of gold in most of 2020. Okay, so this firm is a gold mining company based in Canada. They have a record of 45% increase year to date. Okay, following Berkshire's investment, the stock rose by 8.11%. After when Warren Buffett purchased, the stock increased by 8.11%. So you can see that kind of movement that Warren Buffett can bring into the market. All right, huge market, and then the kind of volume that is going in is huge. Okay, and then Max Kaiser also added as a Bitcoin investor. Okay, and he also invested companies like exchanges like Kraken and Bitfinex. Also believe that Warren Buffett gold investment could benefit Bitcoin also. Okay, he said the positive sentiment around gold implies higher valuation for Bitcoin, which some consider as digital gold. Okay, so a global of $100 trillion fund management base is less than 1% invested in gold. So you can see Warren Buffett now moving into gold. Expect global allocation of 5%. Okay, and then implies that will be $5,000 gold valuation in the coming years. And then also expect a 1% Bitcoin global allocation, which will be $1 trillion market cap. Okay, which brings Bitcoin to $50,000. Expect Paul Tudor Jones investment will gain up to 10% since the day that he went in. Okay, so you can see there's a lot of bullish sentiment coming in. You can see the legendary investor have finally come into commodities. All this while he's been against gold, against Bitcoin, calling red poison, and now the market proved him wrong, and now he's into gold. So this is something to look forward, especially people who are new, people who do not know what is going on about investment. So when the legendary investors like Warren Buffett go into gold, a lot of people will be paying attention and ask themselves, why did he make that kind of move? So this is a time that people will be starting to make the kind of move also, to move into commodity, to hedge their fiat currency, to actually transition their fiat currency into this kind of asset, a brand new asset class, or like gold and silver. Okay, so this is something to take note for those people who are doing trading, who are doing value investing, or being an investor. So all this you need to know, right, as a new investor as well.
Okay.
So that brings point number one, right? This ends point number one.
So you're going. The Bitcoin is now bigger than Bank of America and New Zealand dollar by market cap. All right.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the second highlight of the day, right? Why we need to highlight this? Because you can see as time goes by, you will see massive adoption from financial institutions and also retail investors, which brings Bitcoin now not only bigger than Bank of America. Right now they also challenging New Zealand dollar by market cap also. Okay, so you can see as Bitcoin reaches a new yearly high of 12,470, the market cap is now greater than Bank of America and New Zealand fiat currency. So huge potential, huge demand in the market. You can see every country is facing inflation, massive inflation. Not only the USD, but other currencies are getting affected as well because of the current economic crisis and also the coronavirus. Many people have lost hope with their own central government, own Federal Reserve, and the only thing that they can depend on right now is digital currency. Because they themselves are also afraid what will happen with their own fiat currency. So the only solution right now is to convert their fiat currency to something that can hedge against inflation, which is digital currency. So you can see most of them now, when they start to be aware, they start to realize what is really happening. So that's why you can see Bitcoin is having a huge boost, especially towards this month, and also heading towards end of this month, you will see massive push for this price. And you can see as Bitcoin gets more support from first-time investors, the market capitalization has recently passed Bank of America, and then putting the leading cryptocurrency within striking distance of PayPal. Okay, according to Asset Dash data at the time of writing, BTC market cap sits just over 226 billion, having risen 3.2% in the last 24 hours. And then you can see Bank of America market cap fallen more than 2% today to 4.4 billion. Okay, so this bullish behavior from Bitcoin and slight drop in Bank of America means the analytics site ranks BTC as the 25th most valuable asset in the market. So huge news, and of course we are looking forward for Bitcoin to hit past the $1 trillion market cap, which is, I believe, is possible because right now we are already in 360 or 70 billion. Because when you need only 1 billion additional 1% from financial institutions, which actually brings Bitcoin to double up their market cap. So right now it's 370, so if times 2 is about 700 to 800 billion. That means Bitcoin will actually retest back at 20,000. Right, at 20,000 USD. That is the current situation that we need the most from financial institution. Just 1% allocation from financial institution can actually retest back at 20,000 with a market cap of 7 to 800 billion. Okay? And then you can see, however, Bank of America was not the only fiat-based institution to fall behind the crypto asset today, right? Which reached a yearly high of 12,470. So you can see fiat market cap, a site that tracks BTC rise against major fiat currencies, states that Bitcoin market cap now put it ahead of that New Zealand dollar. Okay, Bitcoin now is ahead of a few currencies, right? Which is New Zealand at 346.4 billion, or roughly 227 billion. This would make Bitcoin the 34th most valuable of all fiat currency. So Bitcoin gaining traction, gaining momentum, gaining popularity. So from time to time, people will realize that Bitcoin is more the outperforming asset against other commodity, against other asset class. Okay, and then you can see traditional investors also choosing cryptocurrency. Right, Bitcoin price have grown substantially in 2020 as the Federal Reserve had pushed many controversial measures to lessen the economic impact during the pandemic. And then again, they mentioned, while billionaire Warren Buffett has made his feelings on cryptocurrencies well known, saying they basically have no value. Others such as Morgan Creek Digital, Jason Williams have predicted that Warren Buffett multinational conglomerate Berkshire Hathaway could invest in Bitcoin soon. So there's a lot of sentiment, that there's a lot of rumors going around that many things that Warren Buffett will soon come into Bitcoin. Even Max also mentioned the only way Warren Buffett to purchase Bitcoin when Bitcoin reaches 50,000, then there will be a panic buy, there will be a fear of missing out, FOMO, where people will be going in, right? Never think twice, but they will just go in and buy Bitcoin when it reaches 50,000. So that's a time when they think Warren Buffett will go in at the price of 50,000. Okay, so you can see huge news. And then Warren Buffett isn't the only billionaire to potentially consider crypto as a way to hedge his bets in this economy. So you have Paul Tudor Jones, the hedge fund management of Tudor Investment Corporation. is also still bullish on Bitcoin, since revealing the crypto asset was part of his portfolio in May. So he had invested in May. Right now, June, July, August, 3 months, I believe his portfolio had already increased.
Yep.
Because the last time he entered was about 10,000 USD. Now it's already 12,000 USD. So huge boost for his portfolio. So another possible new face to the crypto world is Barstool Sports founder. You can see Lee Portnoy, who recently spoke with Gemini Exchange founders, the two Winklevoss brothers. Okay, they mentioned him about what is cryptocurrency all about, what is Bitcoin, what is digital asset, and he actually purchased $200,000 in Bitcoin and $50,000 investment in Chainlink. Okay, Chainlink is one of the altcoin. Some of his portfolio's purchases. So huge news that is coming around. Even celebrities, even people who have massive followers have started to know what is digital currency, what is Bitcoin all about. So as you can see, right now among our friends, family, among our circles, we can see many people will be asking very, very soon. Even your client also will be asking, what is the price of Bitcoin can go? What is the potential? Okay, so this is a time where you'll be getting all those questions that people will be asking you also. Even for me, many have asked also, how to buy Bitcoin? Where can I put my money into digital currency that I can make extra income? So these are things that is happening right now. Especially next year, you will see a lot of people will be asking. Okay, so this is the effect, the cycle effect, the bull market effect. And people are curious and to know more what is happening. Okay, so hopefully this news gets very clear into your mind and getting to know what is really happening in the global economy. All right, so that wraps up point number 2.
So
moving on,
the Bitcoin bull market things. So 3 factors suggest more BTC price upside.
Right. So right now, as you can see, we are actually in the bull market cycle that is already confirmed. Right after Bitcoin had already break and retest the $10,500. Now the market have created a higher high trend channel. Okay, you can see the potential of the Bitcoin price. Now looking forward, we have 3 factors suggest more BTC upside. Right? What are the possibilities of Bitcoin to go even further, to push up? So you can see the volume of top-tier cryptocurrency exchange have also increased. The amount of deposit, amount of volume, right, up to 334 billion in July, as Bitcoin price climbed by 30%. Okay, so the Bitcoin price have increased from 9,000 to 11,800 since 1st of July, right, which gives an increment of 30%. Okay, so with the volume, every exchanger, they manage about 334 billion, which is huge, right? Especially coming from exchanges like BitMEX. They mentioned in July their volume have increased by 42%. Okay, and then huge news, and then derivatives market continues to grow as spot market remains stagnant. Okay, you're talking about futures, you're talking about options. So these are the market that most of the traders like to trade compared to spot trading. Okay, and then according to the data, the cryptocurrency derivatives market is growing at a faster rate compared to the spot market. Right, so in July, derivatives volume spiked by 13.2%. Okay, derivatives volume increased 13.2% in July to 445 billion. Okay, so this is one of the major bull news, strong news why Bitcoin have the potential to actually go up. Okay, and then you can see spot volume have picked up again towards the end of July amid the current market bull run. Following the July update to Crypto Compass Exchange, the data shows that higher risk exchange have generally dwindled in volume as users begin shifting to lower risk, top tier exchanges. Okay, so huge news. Then the popularity of Bitcoin grows. So then they mentioned on 14 August, TradingView revealed that Tesla was the most viewed asset in America on the platform. A close second was Bitcoin. So Tesla and Bitcoin is the most popularity stock and commodity that most people are trading in. Okay, which is about 60% since January. This one was Tesla. Okay, and then TradingView also mentioned Tesla stock is the most viewed asset in America. Okay, and Bitcoin was not far behind. Since the start of the year, Tesla stock has almost tripled in price. Meanwhile, Bitcoin is up 60% year to date. So there's a lot is going on. And then all-time high hash rate on August 16. The total hash rate of the Bitcoin network have hit an all-time high at 129.07 million terahash per second. So this is basically the mining. And the hash rate increase means the better it is, and then the harder it is to mine also. It means there will be a massive demand in the market. Rising hash rate so close to the last halving in May indicates a stable mining industry and miners' expectation in higher Bitcoin price in the future. So that is the thing that we want in the market, right? And price is getting higher, and also the mining also getting higher as well, right? Creates much more demand, and also the price also increase. The confluence of an overall increase in cryptocurrency market volume, the popularity of Bitcoin among retail traders, and rapidly rising hash rate to contribute to the continuation of the current uptrend Bitcoin price. So then you go, these are the three major bullish sentiment for Bitcoin price to actually go up, right? And what keeps the Bitcoin price going up is all these major factors. Hash rate goes up, and then you can see the amount of deposit volume in the exchanger for people to trade. Okay, and then derivatives market, okay, especially futures market, stock, options market, right? Futures and options market, where you can see people are heavily traded in this kind of asset class. Okay, so these are the main reason, right? And of course, for those people who do not know, right, why the Bitcoin price keep going up, these are the few factors.
Okay.
That you should know. Okay, so this actually wraps up highlight number 3. Okay, now moving on.
So we have our alternate coins pick of the week, right?
Yeah, okay, so speaking about alternate coin pick of the week, we always mention here, because this is a program, or this is an episode where we are not a financial advisor. Right? What we are doing here is to actually create awareness about cryptocurrency. So past performance does not guarantee future returns. So we always have a disclaimer that. So if you want to do your investment with cryptocurrency, you have to do your own research and your due diligence. Always speak to your financial advisor. Okay, because cryptocurrency is very volatile, high risk, high loss, and high return as well. So anything can happen. Don't invest your whole savings into this kind of asset class if you are not ready, and especially if you are new. So very important. So today's highlight of the week, or altcoin of the week, let me share with you here on the screen here. So highlight of the week is basically altcoin called Hashguard. Hashguard I recently entered last week also. Okay, you can see this is the current performance. Okay, last week was about 320% gain from that. Okay, and then from last 2 weeks and last 30 days was 500%. Last 2 weeks was 365% gain from that. So you can see market cap is about 1.8 million, very low market cap. And then 24-hour trading volume is about $2 million. Circulating supply is about 68.9 billion out of 100 billion. Okay, so what is this altcoin for? What is Hashguard all about? So looking forward, Hashguard is a new generation DeFi coin. Right? There's a lot of decentralized finance coin inside the crypto space. As DeFi getting hotter, many coins are appearing. So what is the function of it? You can see, followed by other 80 well-known investment institutions based on Cosmos. Hashguard public chain also self-develops in the high efficiency virtual machine in Cosmos ecosystem. So you have to understand what is this coin they are doing and what is their ecosystem. And then this is their partners, right? They are partnering with Hashguard. This is actually a China project, right? A China-based project community. You can see home. So always do your due diligence when you want to purchase or invest in an altcoin project, because this one also contains high risk also. This is a new generation of DeFi public chain. Okay, so you can see what is their main thing here: credibility, data centralized finance system, such as identity, the asset, protocol, transaction data in between, right? Becoming authentic and credible by being recorded on hashguard decentralized finance. And then you have inclusive of finance as well. Blockchain enables the availability and equality of opportunities to access financial service. So this is what they are doing. Okay, and then decentralized mining also they are providing. Okay, incentives are essential for the newborn network, especially in DeFi world. Okay, DeFi farming also they do have, right? Token issuance, that is the number one. And then decentralized government also. So this is what they are doing. And then decentralized transactions, decentralized loan, stable coin. So hashguard carries a heavy weight in the DeFi world. All right, they are holding so many projects like decentralized government, transactions, you have loans, stable coin, okay, many other projects also. So that is why the price went up, right? 300 to 500%. Because price don't simply go up just like that. It must have a value, it must have an ecosystem to support. And of course, people also have to believe that this company have their vision and mission together in order for it to succeed. Because many companies, altcoins will tend to fall. Especially in DeFi, there are few altcoins, many pump and dump. Many coins cannot sustain. Right? At one point, it went from $1 to $300, and then in less than 24 hours, it went back to zero. The market cap went back to zero. So it's very dangerous. And always do your due diligence, right, for these altcoins. Okay, so that is the reason why I picked this altcoin, which is quite reliable and of course based on due diligence, based on whatever work that they did so far been performing. Okay, so that is my altcoin of the week. And of course, if you want to purchase the altcoin, of course you have to know what are the exchanges that they are providing. So CoinGecko is actually a token reference for you to refer. Where can you get this coin? So these are the exchanges that they are offering. Right? They have Hotbit, Gate.io, Uniswap. Right? These are the exchanges they are offering. Okay, for you to purchase the altcoin. Okay, so that actually wraps up my altcoin of the week. So hope everyone can be able to know and also study why I picked this altcoin and why is it the performing altcoin of the week. Okay. So that's now moving on. All right, let's see here. All right, moving on to here. Okay, Coin 360. So Coin 360, you can see overall crypto market. You can see right now we are in the red. We are at a loss now. So Bitcoin is at loss of 3.43%. Okay, followed by Ethereum at 3.38% at 414.12. So of course, every time when price goes up, there's always a correction. There's always a higher high, higher low. So don't be afraid when price looking like this, when all the cryptos are in red right now. Okay, it's very important to also take advantage because right now we are already in a bull market. You do not want to sell away your asset, sell away Bitcoin just because Bitcoin goes down. Everyone panic. Is this the end? So when you see Bitcoin in the red, this is a time to look for opportunity to buy. Always look for buying the dip. You don't want to buy when Bitcoin is at green or Bitcoin is at the very top, right? So every time when Bitcoin makes a correction, that's the time you should be looking to buy, especially at this moment when it's red. Okay, so you can see most of the altcoins are also red, like I expected, because Bitcoin drops, other coins will follow. Okay, those are in red. Okay, moving on to coin market cap. You can see right now we have 369 billion now. So huge boost. So compared to the previous months, it was 100, 270, 270, 260. We've been added about 100 billion, right, since the last few months. Right? These are all pouring in from financial institution. Okay, and then you can see the Bitcoin dominance have dropped. Previously it was 60 plus, 63, 64%. Now we have dropped. So when Bitcoin dominance drop, there will be a altcoin season. That means people will be shifting their Bitcoin to altcoin.
Okay.
So once they shift, that's why you see many altcoins they deliver, they overperform. They give you about few 100% return, all the lower market cap. So this is usually happen every bull market cycle. Every after halving, Bitcoin's halving, you will see this kind of momentum that they are giving. Okay, so this is basically what is happening in the crypto market space. Okay, so nothing to be afraid of, and of course, always take due diligence, do your own due diligence, right? Don't panic, especially in the bull market, right? You have to be control over your emotions and looking forward for the crypto and fear and greed index. This is a time when people should be looking at this right now. You can see what are we facing right now? Extreme greed, right? We are at 80. Right? Yesterday was extreme greed also. Last week was greed. The last month was fear. So when Bitcoin price go up, this is a time when people tend to go in. And for those people who don't know what is this fear and greed index, okay, extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That could be a buying opportunity. When investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for correction. So very important to know what is happening. And people are too greedy, you should stay away.
Right.
Look for opportunity, wait for price correction, and then buy the dip. Okay. And then when people are fearful, this is a time to take advantage to buy. So this is the fear and greed index. I hope everyone can know how to be able to use this. When you do not know what is happening, this is the best side to refer. What is the overall sentiment in the market for the cryptocurrency? Okay, so that is it. And then now, lastly, we are moving on to the crypto market analysis. All right. So what is it all about? Okay. So I will be doing the altcoin analysis. Okay. So let's see how is altcoin going to perform and what to expect lately, especially this week, since Bitcoin had already do a price correction right now. Okay. Okay.
W. W pattern.
What is it?
It's a W pattern.
Yeah, exactly. So expected price correction. Okay. So expect price to do some correction.
Yep.
Especially at this price, because here right now is a critical resistance, strong resistance. When you compare to on 17 February, 17 February here, this was the last resistance where altcoin needs to break past here. And of course, if Bitcoin were to drop again, so you have to be very careful. So these are all the max support for the altcoin index. So these are the areas. 737,651 is the next destination if price were to go down again, correct again. Okay, because currently right now you can see is we are in the bull market. Like I said, every time a market trades a higher high, higher low, it must have a correction. Because if the market goes up too much, it's not healthy. Right? It doesn't make sense also if the market keep going up when there's no reverse candle also. It has to have a correction right now.
Okay.
So do not panic. This is normal in the financial market also. The market has to create a higher high and a higher low in order for it to go up. Just like building a building foundation. Creating a building, you need a strong foundation. So you must have a strong foundation in order to build a tall skyscraper. Okay. So this is weekly chart. So weekly chart, you can see, right? We already know we have reached at this high again, the previous high from February. This year, February itself. So we're looking forward to try to break this area. Once break, that's it. We are looking all the way up already. Okay. So now a little bit of retest. And for those people who are not into Bitcoin or altcoin, this is the best time to accumulate. Okay, while the market is doing some correction. So let's see daily chart. Okay, daily chart you can see here. Okay, form a bearish engulfing. Completed here already. And then you can see here, price, see here, trend line. So trend line is still up. Okay. Okay, trend line is still up. We are still in the uptrend.
Okay.
Okay, you can see here also. So there's always a correction. This is a time to actually buy the dip now. This is a time when you should be looking for buying opportunity when the price dip like this. Okay, because price now for daily is creating higher high, higher low, right? And then looking forward at H4, you can see what's happening. H4. Okay, H4, you can see. Okay, price also the same. Alright, price made a correction, and then now you can see what's happening here in H4. What is the price action? Price forming like a doji here. Right? Right, so this is the one that we are looking for. Okay. Okay. So this zone. So this one price will try to retest again. This zone here. Alright, this is the last resistance they try to retest. So now we are actually facing a correction. H4. Yeah, looking forward like that, we are still in the uptrend.
Yep.
So there's nothing to worry about. And of course, even though if we were to break also, how far can it break? Right? So always look forward to buy the dip. Right now it's not the time to short. We are looking for buying opportunities now. Okay, so yeah, so that is the altcoin analysis. Alright, you can see daily also very bullish, still in the uptrend zone. Okay, still in the uptrend, and then followed by weekly also still uptrend. Okay. Okay, still in the uptrend, but currently right now we are doing correction, some correction there. So this is the time to accumulate. This is the time to look for buying opportunities. Alright, so I really hope that this can able to help you, right, in your analysis, and also the current market situation right now is looking very bullish than before. Alright, so with that I end my analysis for the altcoins. I leave the last one to you, which is the Bitcoin. Okay. So where will be the Bitcoin price going? So where can we see and what to expect, right, in the long run?
Right, so we'll go to our the three. Alright, so we are on the MT4 screen, right? Our trading platform on the XSocio Markets. So basically, alright, so we have our analysis last week, and we are expected price to hit the highest was I think this week. Yep. Yes. On Monday. Okay. So Monday price hit the highest at 12,000, 12,500. Yep. Around there. Yep. This is the resistance that we are pointing at last week. So it's at 12,500. So yeah, we already hit our target, and now it backs to a currently price break below 12,000 and hovering between 12,000 to 11,500. Yep. So the current support for today is around 11,500. So we are also looking at Bitcoin's yep, expecting it will go further up. Yep, I think currently it will hovering around 12,500 and 11,500. And anyhow, let me draw a line. Yep, yep. I think the price still going up, and based on the daily charts, and a break above 12,000. Again, it will brings the price towards 12,500. So we are looking at a range market for this week, and a break below 11,500, it will bring back the bitcoins towards 10,000, around 11,000. Yep, we are expecting this is the two key level. Okay, key support at 11,000, key resistance is at 12,500. So this is so we have still have to wait for the price to, I think it's a good opportunity to buy at the current price now. So yeah, of course we are still looking at the price to go further upper beyond 12,500 towards the 13,000. Yeah, 13,000 to, let me write 13,000.
Yeah, so when if Bitcoin were to go down, where is the worst case scenario?
Oops. Let me draw again. Oops. Sell limit. Oops. Not sell limit. Sorry, yeah,
Where would the Bitcoin price be?
Okay, let me draw a resistance on the Bitcoin. So let me draw. Okay, the key support will be at 11,000. Okay, so of course the current resistance is at 12,500. Yep. So the next break above 12,500, it will bring the price towards 13,000. Yeah. But I think it's quite, yeah, I think it's quite fast, especially this month and last month.
Yeah.
Yep. Because we have the market ranging on, I think on starting April to July, and July it shoot up, yep, pretty fast. I think almost how many points? Let's see. Yeah, I think around 3,000 over points. Yeah. Yep. So this is the analysis for this week Bitcoins, and yeah, still a good opportunity to buy. All right, guys. So you can trade Bitcoins on XSocio Markets, and of course we have the other. Sorry, let me hide. Just a bit of introductions on what we have on our MT4. We have Bitcoin Cash versus the US dollar, BTC US dollar, ETH Ethereum, Litecoin, and Ripples. Yes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for counter for you to trade on the cryptocurrencies. Right, guys. So okay, you can register account. Let me bring back to our main screen. Right, so we are back to our main screen. Yeah, so guys, so if you want to trade Bitcoins or other cryptos, yeah, you can trade on our trading platform, XSocio Markets. Right, so anything to add on, Brian?
Yeah, of course. So moving forward, we can see a lot of bullish sentiment, right? Especially, I've always said this, for July, August, it's always the bad performing month for Bitcoin. If you can compare with the previous halving and previous years, you have seen a very bad record for Bitcoin. But this round, it turns out to be very positive. I think, especially this year, many people, massive adoption, they've already known the game. So you can see a lot of people be going in, a lot of people be pouring in, and this round will be different compared to the previous whole years. So I'm really looking forward and very bullish and positive at the same time. Where is the Bitcoin price going to go? I believe is going to continue to create a new high. And of course, we will try to retest 20,000 hopefully by end of this year, right? Hopefully as soon as possible. But of course, for those people who are new, for those people who have yet to venture into cryptocurrency, do your due diligence, and also take part in the financial education. What is blockchain about? What is cryptocurrency? Right? How is this working? And why financial institutions, banks especially, are going into this technology? Blockchain, disruptive technology, can able to change the way we think, the way we use our money, right? Transaction, and also how it can impact many industry. Okay, not only in our finance world, but so many businesses also are moving and changing by using blockchain service, blockchain solution. Right? So that's why every Wednesday we have all this session to create awareness, to provide you the education, and of course, so that everyone, especially who do not know about cryptocurrency, can finally now realize that we are moving into a new era of blockchain, and of course a brand new asset class that many of us will have the opportunity to go into it, right? Even though if you are not into it, this is the right time. Okay. So once again, thank you for XSocio Markets, and of course Shah also for providing this every week, every Wednesday, for allowing us to share with you and of course our audience. So hopefully the audience can also support us, right, by going into not only cryptocurrency, but if you guys who are interested in trading in XSocio Markets, right? So we do provide trading facilities, trading opportunities, right? Giving you the benefit to deposit as low as $10, and of course, and we provide so many instruments, not only cryptocurrency, but as well as forex, stocks, right? And commodities like gold and silver are also inside XSocio Markets. So what are you waiting for, guys? Now is the time to act, and of course, always take action, right? So with that, I conclude the session, right? So once again, thank you, Shah and XSocio Markets, right, for your time and participation, and of course, see you another round, see you another episode, right?
Right. Thank you. Bye.
All right, guys, see you. Take care.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.